Are you just an average everyday bitch like myself? Are you sick of watching makeup tutorials that leave you overwhelmed and feeling like you don't know shit? Well, girl, I don't know shit either. Makeup is art. However you feel like you do it best, then it doesn't matter how you do it, although a lot of makeup artists will probably disagree with me on that. So let's do a faux makeup tutorial. First things first, you find a really good playlist. I'm listening to Sounds of My Youth. The song of choice right now is Shake That Monkey. If you don't have the right mood music, you're not going to be motivated to look good. After your face is clean and hydrated, you're going to want to take a primer and just smear it all over there. Concealer is really light, so we're doing it before foundation. So we're going to take this Shape Tape, which I didn't even realize that's what I had till the other day. The fact that we don't sleep from our anxieties, okay? We're going to Father, Son, Holy Spirit. This is the makeup gods, not the actual. Got it. There we go. Now you look like you're ready to go to war, okay? So once you look like that, you're going to take your foundation. I use Born This Way. I use my foundation brush, which I don't usually have good luck with these. But I did find if you spritz it a little with some setting spray, girl, you are gonna look decent. How much product to use? So we just do like 3 pumps. Splash it on there. We don't rub it in on the spots that don't have the concealer. And then we pat on the parts that do. You're gonna end up refilling your brush because you use too much product in one spot. That is fine. Make sure you get that chin. You gotta blend. The goal is here, you don't want anybody to know that you actually have real flesh on your face. You just want it to all look like it is not even your own skin. Any imperfections that you have, bitch, cover that up. Nobody is trying to see that. You have no flesh. 0, okay? Your lips, you haven't drank water in a year and a half. That's the look that we're going for. Don't worry, trust the process. This eyebrows, but I don't do those on camera because there's too many people that are fucking weird about eyebrows. I don't know when this trend started about eyebrows, nor do I give a fuck about my eyebrows. They're bushy already. I just want them to look decent and like I have some. So I just darken them and that's all I do. As long as they look like sisters, they don't have to be twins, and they don't look like cousins, I'm cool with it. See, I don't give a fuck if they have a perfect arch or if they don't. We're gonna overdo our eyes. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about my eyebrows. Shadow, I don't have a plan ever. Just wing it every time. And sometimes we look a little questionable, you know what I mean? But we just feel it. We just see what we're feeling that day and we just work with it. But you do want to put some eyeshadow primer on because it makes it stay on. Duh. Be unsophisticated, and we would put our eyeshadow primer on with what I like to call sister finger. We would use the applicator and then we would rub it in with sister finger. We're not going to do that this time. We are going to paint it on, use a brush, because we are an adult. We are not a heathen. And you just paint that shit all wherever the fuck you want, you know? It's your fucking face, you know? Now here's for the fun part. Decide what we're gonna use. We'll probably just use this because it's right here. And it's my new favorite. Both eyes at the same time because people that do one eye at a time freak me out. Because me personally, I get fucking bored halfway through one eye and want to quit. So if I'm doing both, then I can quit at the same time and make it work. You know what I mean? I tell myself, don't do a bold eye. Let's do a regular eye and be normal. But no, we don't know how to do that. So we're going to go in with some euphoric here. That's the one that I'm going to decide. I just decided that right now during this video. You just brought that shit up under the bone right here, whatever the fucking eyebrow bone. Bring it up and you're going to take it all on your eyelid there. You're just going to do one whole eye like that and you start it here. You know what I mean? And then you just work that shit. Girl, work it. Put your thing down, flip it, then reverse it. You know what I mean? Make sure you blend. That's the biggest mistake you could have is just not blending. Girl, this ain't junior high. We aren't on MySpace anymore. You know, wearing blue mascara. We're fucking adulting. We're almost 30, bitch. We gotta look like we know what we're fucking doing. In my crease right here, you end up not even really being able to see it because I end up doing extra shadows and then just blending them all together, but it makes me feel like I did something. So we're gonna take Cyberpunk and put it right where I said to put it. And then we just, you know, blend that shit. I don't know why we do this, because you usually can't really see it. Take my setting spray and spritz it on this brush. And I'm gonna take this Lucid color because it's really freaking pretty. Just slap it right here. Oh, slapped it a little too high. Oh, we can fix it, you know, because it's just, we're just winging it. And even if it looks like trash from far away and on pictures, bitch, nobody even notices. I don't know if you can tell, we got a little too excited with our product here, and now it's on our face. No, baby, just fake it till you fucking make it. Who gives a fuck? So usually at this point, I will stop, take my powder, because I always do a little bit of an under eye to, you know, to make it look a little more sultry. Powder here, a little Too Faced. You know, just because I use a product called Too Faced don't mean that I am a little bit of a catfish. Pride in that. I'm lazy. I didn't want to turn around to the fucking sink, so we just sprayed our setting spray on it, so we'll see what happens. Okay. You just put a little bit under there to keep the product from kind of clean up your edges. And it kind of gives you a guide as well for whenever you go in with the dark and fuck shit up. See the difference that makes though? I mean, sleep wet, bitch, you don't even know. We're gonna pick a dark color. I think we're gonna go in with Purple Dust. We will regret this. Tap, tap, tap in. And then kind of just take it up. If you're not gonna do something really dramatic. And just barely just... So I totally forgot about y'all, and I squirreled because I was listening to Backstreet Boys. So basically what you do, you just blend that shit until it looks good, okay? We don't want it cakey. We don't want it too much. We want it all nice and blended together the best that you can, because from back here, it looks like I'm blended, but up close, no, it still looks like I'm blended. That is our main goal, okay? Really focus on the eyes. If you don't know how to do anything else, get them eyes down, girl. And the biggest thing about your eyes is to blend that shit. It makes you look like you're walking around stuck in the 2000s. You might as well take a shower, wash your hair, scrunch that bitch, and straighten your fucking bangs if you don't know how to blend your eyeshadow out. I mean, seriously. So next is contouring, something that we are not good at, but nobody ever really notices that bad how awful we truly are at it. So we're gonna use this powder one that my mom got in one of her boxies one time, and it's not that great, but okay, so we're gonna dip into this color here. We're going to be using an eyeshadow brush. I know, how fucking weird. It's the only thing that I have found that I can do my contour with where I don't look like a fucking Oompa Loompa. So judge out thou art not to judge. Don't judge is what I'm trying to say. So if you're a little chunky funky like me, you're gonna suck in, find that cheekbone and just hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. I got a big forehead, so we contour up here and we do our chin so our double chin is not prominent, okay? We aren't trying to feature that motherfucker, okay? We like to blend it like really good to where you don't even really know that it's there, but it makes me feel better. Then we're gonna take all that powder that we had under our eyeballs and we're going to brush some of that away. Nobody likes that cracked ass look, so we like to just blend everything, just blend it out for the real illusion, okay? A lipstick. Typically, I would do red lips because we look fucking hot when we have red lips on. Even if you're like a 2.5, you will look like a 15 on red lips. And you will feel like a fucking 20. So, get out of here. Like, today we're gonna do neutral. Personally, really like the Kylie Jenner lip kits. I have never worn lipstick or lip liner in all of my, at the time, 28 years of living. And then one day I was like, you know, let's do it. And then I became obsessed with it during a fucking pandemic where you have to wear a mask everywhere you go. So yeah, that's fun. But we wear it every time we wear makeup now. So this is the one that I'm using. This is the Coco K. Thing about this, it pretty much matches my skin. So if I fuck it up, nobody even notices. So now that you line the lips, you're going to fill them in. Oh look, hydration in a bottle. Here we go. Great. This is KKW Beauty. Buy the shit that they tell me to buy at Ulta. I wanted something real sparkly, okay, for my highlight. Brush like so. Barely dip it, because if you put too much on, it will look like you were eating the ass end of a unicorn, and we don't want that look, baby. Okay, so we're gonna just sweep, pat, 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 pat. Okay, we're gonna go on this side, and we're just gonna sweep, pat, 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 pat. We're gonna dot the nose, dot the nose. We're gonna come between our lips. Oh, dot, 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 dot. Okay, spray. There's mist. You gotta make sure you get the mist. You want it all on your face. Then you're gonna air dry them eyebrow hairs. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to part my hair like that anymore. Hold on, getting Gen Zers say that. Bitch, no. I don't give a fuck what Gen Z says. My ass walking around like this, bitch. Oh.